Val Kilmer, a Hollywood icon, has passed away at the age of 65, leaving behind a profound legacy that spans several decades in the entertainment industry. Known for his remarkable versatility, Kilmer's film career includes a wealth of roles that helped shape Hollywood in the 1980s, 1990s, and beyond. From his memorable portrayal of Iceman in Top Gun to his iconic performance as Doc Holliday in Tombstone, Kilmer's work made an indelible mark on the world of cinema. His untimely death has been confirmed by his daughter, Mercedes Kilmer, who shared the tragic news with the New York Times. The cause of death was pneumonia, a complication that arose after years of battling health issues, including a long struggle with throat cancer. Born on December 31, 1959, in Los Angeles, California, Val Kilmer was a native of the city where his dreams would eventually come true. Many actors and actresses in Hollywood make the journey from small towns or distant countries, but Kilmer was homegrown, rising to fame as a true product of Los Angeles' vibrant entertainment scene. Early in his career, Kilmer was able to distinguish himself from other actors with his incredible range and commitment to his roles, which allowed him to transition from one character to another seamlessly. Kilmer's breakthrough role came in 1986 when he was cast as the cocky yet charming fighter pilot Iceman in Top Gun. Directed by Tony Scott, Top Gun became a global phenomenon, turning its young cast, including Tom Cruise, into international superstars. Kilmer's portrayal of the highly skilled and competitive pilot helped elevate the film's intense military setting into something that captured the imagination of audiences. Despite being a secondary character, Iceman stood out for his cool, calculated demeanor and his fierce rivalry with Tom Cruise's character, Maverick. His performance was magnetic, and audiences were quickly drawn to his charisma and ability to command attention on screen. However, Top Gun was just the beginning for Kilmer. Over the years, he proved that he was more than just a pretty face and capable action star. In 1991, he took on the challenging role of Jim Morrison, the lead singer of the legendary rock band The Doors, in Oliver Stone's biopic The Doors. This role showcased Kilmer's depth as an actor, as he fully immersed himself in the character, both in voice and demeanor. Kilmer's portrayal of Morrison was widely praised, with many considering it one of the finest biographical performances in cinematic history. Kilmer's commitment to the role included learning to sing like Morrison, a task that was daunting but ultimately rewarding. The performance was so convincing that many viewers felt as though they were watching Morrison himself, rather than an actor playing him. Kilmer's success continued throughout the 1990s with roles in various blockbuster films, including Batman Forever, 1995, and Tombstone, 1993. In Batman Forever, Kilmer took on the iconic role of Bruce Wayne as Batman, following Michael Keaton's success in the previous films. Though Batman Forever was a departure from the darker tone of the earlier Batman films, Kilmer brought a certain intensity to the role, balancing the brooding nature of the character with moments of levity. His take on Batman was more serious compared to his predecessor's portrayal, which gave the film a different flavor while still capturing the essence of the beloved comic book hero. In Tombstone, a film that remains a classic among Westerns, Kilmer played Doc Holliday, a role that would forever cement his place in Hollywood history. The film tells the story of the famous gunfight at the OK Corral, and Kilmer's portrayal of the ailing yet sharp-witted Doc Holliday became the centerpiece of the movie. His performance in Tombstone is often regarded as one of his finest, with many fans and critics lauding his ability to bring both humor and gravitas to the character. His famous line, "I'm your Huckleberry," has since become one of the most iconic in Western film history. Despite his immense popularity and success, Kilmer's career was not without its challenges. Throughout the 2000s and into the 2010s, Kilmer began to take on fewer roles, and his health became a growing concern. In 2014, he was diagnosed with throat cancer, a battle that would significantly alter his life both personally and professionally. The actor's struggle with the disease became a widely publicized aspect of his life, with Kilmer documenting his journey and sharing it with his fans. In 2015, he was hospitalized for severe bleeding in his throat, which led to the removal of a part of his windpipe. His health challenges were particularly poignant as they had a profound effect on his ability to speak and perform, two things that had been central to his career. In 2021, Kilmer shared a deeply personal documentary titled Val, which was narrated by his son Jack. The documentary provided audiences with a rare, intimate, Look at Kilmer's life and career. The film included decades of personal footage, much of it filmed by Kilmer himself, giving viewers a glimpse into the life of a man who had been one of Hollywood's most sought-after stars. The documentary explored not only his career, but also the personal toll that fame and illness had taken on him. Kilmer's vulnerability in sharing his story was both inspiring and heartbreaking, and it made audiences even more appreciative of the actor's incredible journey. Despite his declining health, Kilmer made a triumphant return to the screen in 2022 when he reprised his role as Iceman in Top Gun: Maverick. His appearance in the long-awaited sequel to the 1986 classic was an emotional moment for both the actor and the audience. Kilmer's reunion with Tom Cruise on screen was a beautiful tribute to their long-standing friendship and collaboration. In the film, Kilmer's character, Iceman, had suffered from health issues similar to his own, creating a poignant parallel between the actor's real-life struggles and his character's fictional journey. The scene between Iceman and Maverick, which was filled with nostalgia and genuine emotion, was one of the most touching moments in Top Gun: Maverick. Kilmer's brief yet powerful return to the role reminded fans of the lasting impact he had on Hollywood. Kilmer's passing marks the end of an era for Hollywood, as he was one of the last stars of his generation to have truly defined the landscape of 1980s and 1990s cinema. His work will forever be remembered by fans, colleagues, and fellow actors who admired him for his talent, charisma, and dedication to his craft. Tom Cruise, his co-star in Top Gun and Top Gun: Maverick, reflected on their emotional reunion in 2023, describing how powerful it was to see Kilmer return to his iconic role despite the health challenges he had faced. Cruise's words spoke to the deep respect and admiration that Kilmer garnered from those who knew him best. As the world mourns the loss of a Hollywood legend, fans from around the globe are reflecting on the roles that made Kilmer such a unique and memorable figure in film. Whether it was his portrayal of a fighter pilot, a rock star, a lawman, or a superhero, Kilmer's ability to bring characters to life with such authenticity and depth will continue to inspire future generations of actors. His legacy is undeniable, and his influence on the film industry will be felt for years to come. Val Kilmer's life and career were a testament to the power of perseverance, talent, and heart. His passing is not just a loss for Hollywood, but for all those who were touched by his work. Rest in peace, Val Kilmer, a true cinematic legend.